there are many things that we are seeing as first and foremost oppressing voters, suppressing voter and oppressing voters. We see a lot of misinformation on social media. I do believe knocking on doors. I do believe in grassroots organizing and phone banking, because when we start talking to people face to face, we are better than social media. I do believe that Democrats need to continue to push forward to ensure free and independent elections, and both in the Congress level and policy level. But we have to do all of it. I'm very grateful for Working Families Party. I'm very grateful for, there's a lot of Democrats right now are standing up and speaking up within our party. And I think all those work from a grassroots to all the way in legislation are really, really just critical. And there's no easy way around it.
We need a new Voting Rights Act, and Congress has the power to do this for federal elections, override all of these red state restrictions on voting, whether it's voter ID or the laws that they have to say you can't provide water to people waiting in line to vote, or these rules to try to really restrict how people vote. We need to get rid of those laws and override them. And then we need to take forward-looking pro-voting laws like the ones we've enacted in California and make those national. Vote by mail, easy access to voting centers and to drop boxes, same-day voter registration. Congress also needs to enact a law mandating independent redistricting commissions in all 50 states for federal elections. We had this very unfortunate situation this year where Texas and Florida and other states decided to gerrymander to try to squeeze out more seats for Republicans, and we were forced to respond, and we did with Prop 50. I think if we do those two things, that will take us very far in where we need to go.
The first step to this is going to be looking at where the Republicans have taken over county election boards. Republicans have had a systematic approach to taking over county election boards all over the country. So the idea here is there's a very close election, they'll be able to turn into a gray area and try to steal the election that way. We have to try to actually neutralize those county election boards where we can, or at least start messaging about it so that when this happens, it's not a big surprise. In 2028, I do think there's going to be existential fight for a lot of the Republican Party, because they know that if they lose this election, a lot of them are going to jail. And so they are going to do everything they can to steal that election. The biggest defense to that is going to be to win by a huge margin, because the bigger the margin is, the harder it will be for them to throw the election or to pretend there was any sort of gray area. And the way we win with a big margin is going to be by having an actual exciting vision for what we can do to improve people's lives. We have to have a real vision of what do we build out of this that's new, that's going to actually improve the real material problems that people are facing. I think this is our New Deal moment to completely change the direction of the country.